is what is the most dangerous thing in the world? What is the most dangerous thing in the world? Inside of this box is the most dangerous thing in the world. So what would that be? The most dangerous thing in the world. They say that anthrax, 5 pounds of anthrax, has the ability to kill half the population of Washington, D.C., almost 300,000 people. So the most dangerous thing in the world is that 5 pounds of anthrax that is inside of this box right here. Is it plutonium? They say that a little uranium pellet the size of the tip of my finger has the ability to produce 17,000 cubic feet, the equivalent of 17,000 cubic feet of gas, natural gas. Nuclear fission and nuclear fusion that has the power to create an atomic bomb. Do I have some uranium inside of here? You don't know yet, do you? You say, man, I don't know what we came to church to experience today. I'm getting nervous. It's the most dangerous place in the world, a church. Most dangerous thing in the world, uranium. Is there a knife inside of the box? Is that the most dangerous thing? That's not a knife. Well, it depends on who's wielding it, maybe. Is it Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto? That probably had one of the most influential socialist propagation that affected the 19th century. Is that what is inside of here? Is it a thought? Because a bad thought can be a dangerous thing, can't it? Was it a thought that was the most dangerous thing in the world? What is the most dangerous thing in the world? What in this box could be more powerful than bombs? What in this box could be more dangerous than a thought? What in this box could be one of the most dangerous things? See that? I mean, it's like if I open the door and fumes begin to come up. The most dangerous thing in the world, could it be? Are we ushers? We okay? Guard the doors. You can turn around now. According to Greek mythology, the first woman that was created by the Greek gods. Her name was Pandora, not the music station. The first Pandora, according to Greek mythology, was a woman. And mythology says that put within her were all kinds of seductive gifts. According to the myth of Pandora, it was not out of her maliciousness, but out of her curiosity that she was given, according to the ancient literature, she was giving a jar, many times translated in our day as a box, that when she opened up her box, Pandora's box, out of that box was released into the world sickness and disease and tumult and and horrible, catastrophic things when Pandora opened up her box. Hence where we get the phrase that Pandora's box was opened. According to Greek literature, out of it came all of this tumult and sickness and catastrophe, but it was unwittingly done on her part, but that she shut the box as quickly as she could, and there was one thing that was left inside of the box. The one thing that was almost caught in the lid as she slammed the door shut was one single thing that the Greek philosophers said she left as a remnant inside of the box. And the one thing that she left inside of the box was hope. Fortunately, in many ways, it had been too late, because when she opened up the box, it released upon the world all of this catastrophic sickness. And of course, as you know, we don't believe that the first woman created was Pandora. We know far better than that. We do know, according to the Word of God, that the first woman that was created, her name was Eve. God spoke to Eve in Genesis 2:17, Adam and Eve. And the Lord told the both of them that of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt, everybody say, not eat of it. Not eat of it. Talk about Pandora's box. He said, don't eat of that fruit, because in the day that you eat thereof, he said, in that day thou shalt surely die. So he said that there was going to come a catastrophic effect that would take place if she was to disobey the commandment of God and, in a sense, open up Pandora's box. Ezekiel 18:4, the prophet said, behold, all souls is mine. As the soul of the Father, so also is the soul of the Son mine. Notice what it says. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. And I realize we're here on an Easter Sunday morning, and many of you possibly purchase your best pastel dress that you could get. You're here on a Sunday, and you thought, man, I came here to hear good news, but I don't think the good news is effective until we understand how bad that the bad news really is. All of the problems in our world today are associated not with when Pandora opened up her box, but when the initial step was taken of disobedience. Adam and Eve, representative of humanity that took that step and partook against the commandment of God, unleashed into this world was one of the most dangerous things that this world has ever known. And that is the effect of rebellion and disobedience against God. If you think about the problems that are in our society today, every single problem, I've taught many Bible studies to many people, and when this fact comes up, it is amazing how many people's eyes pop open, and it's absolutely true. Because the reality of what is stopping people from having the good life, it's hard to have life if you've got death resident inside of you. Every problem in society can be tracked back to sin. The murder, the lust, the rape, the torture, the diseases, the trouble, all of the challenges that are in this world today are a result of a dangerous thing being partaken of, which unleashed something into this world that we are still to this day dealing with the catastrophic consequences of, because sin, a dangerous thing, was allowed to enter into the world. What I like about the Greek mythology, in that story at least, is that one item, however, was left inside of the box. One item was left inside of the box, and that item was hope. I want you to know that this is a very